Venus, the planet of love, beauty, relationships, and luxury, will soon journey through the intense and transformative sign of Scorpio from October 13th to November 7th, 2024. This transit holds the potential to dramatically reshape how we experience love, connection, creativity, and financial matters. Scorpio, a water sign ruled by Mars, brings an emotional intensity that challenges Venus's natural inclination for harmony, pushing us to explore the deeper, often hidden, aspects of relationships and our own desires. It's important to highlight that these interpretations are drawn from sidereal or Vedic astrology, which considers a roughly 24-degree variance from the tropical zodiac. As Venus enters Scorpio, it shifts its focus from the lighthearted, charming qualities we typically associate with love, to the deeper emotional undercurrents that often go unspoken. Scorpio is a sign associated with transformation, rebirth, and power dynamics, making this transit a time of intense emotional experiences, especially in relationships. There is a collective yearning for deeper connections, and surface-level relationships may no longer satisfy. In Scorpio, Venus desires emotional transparency, vulnerability, and trust. During this transit, relationships that allow for these qualities may grow stronger, while those built on superficial foundations may face challenges. Venus in Scorpio is not content with light flirtations. It craves a soul-level bond, where partners reveal their most authentic selves. However, Scorpio's intensity can also lead to issues of possessiveness, jealousy, and control. It's important to be mindful of these tendencies, as they can arise when the desire for emotional security becomes overwhelming. If handled with awareness, though, this transit can bring about a profound transformation in how we relate to others. Financial matters may also undergo transformation during this transit, as Scorpio governs shared resources, inheritances, and investments. Venus's transit through Scorpio encourages individuals to look beneath the surface of financial dealings and investments, uncovering hidden potential or risks. This transit may prompt many to reconsider their values around money and material possessions, leading to transformative decisions in these areas. Jupiter's aspect may amplify the desire for deeper knowledge and spiritual growth within relationships. Partnerships that encourage learning and mutual growth will thrive, while those lacking these qualities may face difficulties. Since Jupiter rules higher education, philosophy, and long-distance travel, some may find themselves drawn to explore these areas with their partners, seeking to expand their horizons together. However, the retrograde motion of Jupiter suggests that growth in relationships and financial matters may come through a process of revisiting past issues or experiences. There may be a need to reassess what brings value and meaning in relationships, with an emphasis on letting go of outdated beliefs or habits that hinder emotional fulfillment. Mars, the ruler of Scorpio, will move into Cancer, its sign of debilitation, on October 20th. As Venus continues its transit through Scorpio after this date, Mars's weakened state may influence how assertive or bold we feel in relationships. This could result in a tug-of-war between emotional vulnerability and a desire for security. While Mars typically gives Venus in Scorpio the strength and drive to pursue deep emotional bonds, its debilitation in Cancer could bring hesitation, moodiness, or a more defensive approach in relationships. Individuals may find themselves more sensitive, reluctant to take risks in love, or defensive when faced with challenges in partnerships. The energy may oscillate between emotional withdrawal and the desire for deeper connection, making it important to practice patience and compassion. As Venus transits through Scorpio, the Sun will also enter Libra sign on October 17th, leading to its debilitation. The Sun's presence in Libra heightens themes of power, authority, and ego in relationships. This period highlights where power imbalances exist in partnerships, pushing individuals to confront dynamics of control, manipulation, or dominance. This period could also bring a sense of clarity and awareness to romantic matters. The Sun illuminates, making it easier to see the truth in relationships. While this can be a time of conflict for some, it also offers an opportunity for growth and healing, as individuals learn to navigate these power dynamics with greater understanding. Saturn, currently retrograding through Aquarius, aspects Venus in Scorpio. Saturn's influence often brings delays, restrictions, and the need for responsibility. While Venus in Scorpio craves deep emotional intensity, Saturn's retrograde energy could serve as a sobering force, reminding individuals to approach matters of the heart and finances with caution and discipline. This aspect could lead to situations where emotional needs and desires are in conflict with practical limitations. Relationships, for instance, may go through tests of endurance and commitment during this time. Saturn's energy in Shatabhisha Nakshatra, known for healing and introspection, will encourage individuals to confront and heal emotional wounds from the past, especially those that have been ignored or suppressed. When Mercury and Venus come together in Scorpio, communication within relationships may become more intense and emotionally charged. People may be more inclined to express their true feelings and desires, even if they involve difficult or uncomfortable truths. While this can lead to greater understanding and intimacy in relationships, it can also stir up old wounds or unresolved issues that require attention. It is essential to approach these conversations with care and sensitivity, as Mercury in Scorpio tends to probe deep into hidden emotions, potentially leading to transformative but challenging exchanges. Rahu, the shadow planet of illusion, obsession, and unconventional desires, casts its ninth aspect on Scorpio from Pisces during this period. Rahu's influence introduces an element of unpredictability, amplifying the intensity of Venus in Scorpio and bringing unexpected shifts in relationships and financial matters. Venus represents love and activities that bring joy. As Venus transits through different houses for approximately 25 days, it signifies an increased inclination towards activities associated with that specific house. The final outcomes may vary based on the dignity of Venus in the birth chart, but the common thread is an affinity towards engagements related to the house Venus is currently transiting. Venus primarily influences the Moon and Mercury and is relatively susceptible to the influence of malefic planets such as the Sun, Mars, Saturn, Rahu, and Ketu. To accurately assess the impact of these transits, it is crucial to consider your ascendant and moon signs. The ascendant sign offers insights into the timing of life events, while the moon sign reveals how you will emotionally respond to these changes. Take into account the position of your current Mahadasha Lord in your birth chart, as it can shed light on how these transits will influence the recurring themes of your current dasha period. This transit may manifest differently for each individual, and how they navigate this transit will depend on their personal charts. A more precise understanding of the impact of this transit can be gained by examining Venus's Ashtaka Varga score in Scorpio. Keep in mind that the effects of this transit are contingent on Venus's interaction with the planets in individual birth charts. It's also worth noting that individuals currently experiencing the influence of Venus Dasha may feel the effects of this transit more intensely. To understand how this transit may affect you based on your zodiac sign and the houses it transits, let's delve into those specifics. For Aries, as Venus transits through Scorpio, its impact on various aspects of life will be intense and transformative. Venus governs both your second house of wealth and family, and your seventh house of partnerships and relationships. With its transit into Scorpio, your eighth house, significant themes of transformation, financial shifts, and deep emotional exploration will emerge. During this period, you will experience a strong focus on financial matters. Venus in the eighth house signifies potential financial gains from professional ventures, especially those that are collaborative or involve partnerships. The eighth house is linked with inheritance, taxes, and shared resources, making this a key time for financial transformations. Jupiter's aspect from Taurus onto Scorpio will further support financial growth, as Jupiter in your second house strengthens wealth opportunities. However, with Venus in detriment in Scorpio, caution is advised. While sudden financial gains are possible, particularly through partnerships or shared investments, there is also a risk of financial instability, especially if you engage in impulsive or risky investments. Avoid taking on additional debt during this period, as loans or financial obligations could become burdensome. Your professional life is likely to see some progress, but unresolved issues from the past may resurface, requiring you to work diligently to resolve them. Saturn's aspect on Scorpio from Aquarius adds a layer of responsibility and challenges. Saturn's influence may slow down progress, making it essential to focus on long-term solutions rather than quick fixes. This is a time to be methodical and patient in professional dealings, especially in matters involving contracts, partnerships, or legal agreements. Venus in Scorpio brings a profound emotional intensity to your personal relationships. Scorpio is known for its depth and transformative power, and when Venus, the planet of love and relationships, transits this sign, you are likely to crave deep, meaningful connections. There may be a strong desire to bond with a partner on a soul-deep level, leading to more passionate and intimate relationships. However, this intensity can also bring challenges. Venus in Scorpio often stirs up feelings of jealousy, possessiveness, and insecurity, which can strain relationships if not addressed constructively. For those in committed relationships, this transit may bring up questions related to shared resources, financial agreements, or even issues around trust and control. You may find yourself renegotiating terms in your personal or professional partnerships, particularly around matters of money and shared responsibilities. It is essential to maintain open communication and avoid letting hidden resentments or suspicions fester. If you're single, you may find yourself drawn to individuals who are mysterious, intense, or unconventional. There is a strong likelihood of attracting partners who work in unusual or demanding professions, such as healthcare, law enforcement, or the creative arts. You could also feel attracted to individuals who have an aura of mystery or work in secretive or unusual professions. While these connections may feel passionate and magnetic, caution is advised, as the intensity of emotions during this transit can lead to misunderstandings or emotional turbulence. The 8th house is also associated with transformation, rebirth, and hidden matters. With Venus transiting Scorpio, you may find yourself drawn to exploring the deeper, more secretive aspects of life. There may be a strong pull towards spiritual or occult practices, with some of you seeking answers through astrology, numerology, or other mystical practices. The desire to transform your personal life, whether through emotional healing or financial restructuring, will be strong during this period. In terms of personal growth, this transit offers an opportunity for deep self-reflection and transformation. You may feel compelled to confront your inner fears, insecurities, and emotional baggage, particularly in the context of relationships. This is a time when hidden emotions may come to the surface, forcing you to deal with them in order to move forward. While this process can be challenging, it also offers the potential for profound personal growth and healing. Health may become a point of concern during this transit, particularly as Mars moves into Cancer. You should be mindful of your physical health and avoid overextending yourself, both financially and emotionally. There may be a tendency to indulge in luxury or excess, which could lead to health issues, particularly related to stress or overindulgence. If you have existing health conditions, be extra cautious, as the 8th house also governs sudden changes or crises, and Venus in this house can bring unexpected health concerns. The 8th house is also associated with death and rebirth, symbolically representing the need for transformation. You may feel a strong need to let go of old patterns, relationships, or ways of thinking that no longer serve you. This could be a time of emotional catharsis, where deep-seated fears or anxieties are brought to the surface, allowing for healing and renewal. Overall, Venus's transit through Scorpio brings both opportunities and challenges for Aries. While financial gains are possible, they must be approached with caution and a long-term perspective. Personal relationships will deepen, but this intensity can also bring emotional turbulence if not handled carefully. By focusing on transformation, introspection, and open communication, you can navigate this transit successfully, emerging stronger and more empowered. For Taurus, as Venus, the ruler of your 1st and 6th houses, transits into Scorpio and the 7th house, you are entering a period rich with possibilities in relationships, professional gains, and significant personal growth. This transit brings an increased focus on partnerships, both personal and professional, while emphasizing long-term commitments, negotiations, and contracts. However, it's important to remain mindful of potential challenges, particularly concerning impulsive decisions, health matters, and hidden tensions within relationships. Venus governs both your 1st house of self and personality and 6th house of work, routine, and health. As it moves into the 7th house of relationships, partnerships, and contracts, it highlights a time when relationships take center stage. This period is ideal for those seeking marriage or deepening their commitment in an existing relationship. You may find yourself more focused on your marital life, with an opportunity to spend quality time with your partner, fostering a greater sense of warmth, understanding, and emotional connection. The influence of Venus in Scorpio enhances your personal charm, making you more attractive and charismatic. If you are single, this is a particularly favorable time for meeting someone special, and relationships that begin now are likely to be passionate, intense, and could lead to long-term commitments, such as marriage. The alignment of Venus and Scorpio may deepen emotional bonds, bringing a soulful intensity to romantic connections. This transit encourages greater vulnerability and honesty, which will help strengthen trust and mutual understanding in your relationships. However, Scorpio's influence on Venus can also introduce an element of possessiveness or jealousy, especially if trust has been an issue. It is essential to remain mindful of these potential challenges and avoid letting insecurities undermine the harmony in your relationships. Clear communication, emotional maturity, and a focus on building trust will be key to navigating this intense period successfully. On the professional front, Venus transiting the 7th house brings opportunities for gains through partnerships and collaborative ventures. You can expect positive outcomes from business dealings, with profits likely to increase due to good rapport and understanding with professional partners. This is an excellent time for negotiating contracts, forming new alliances, or starting joint ventures, as the energy of Venus and Scorpio supports long-term success through cooperation and mutual benefit. Jupiter's favorable aspect from Taurus further enhances the potential for professional growth, especially in ventures involving shared resources or partnerships. With Venus and Jupiter both positioned strongly, you may experience increased recognition for your efforts, particularly in collaborative work settings. If you work in industries involving negotiations, consulting, or partnerships, significant advancements in your career are possible during this period. Despite the promising opportunities, it's important to remain cautious of impulsive decisions at work. While the transit brings financial gains, especially from business ventures, it's crucial to avoid rushing into agreements or taking unnecessary risks. The influence of Scorpio can make decisions feel urgent, but you should approach opportunities with a balanced and rational mindset to avoid potential setbacks. Venus rules over the mundane, everyday aspects of life, particularly as it governs the sixth house of work routines, health, and daily responsibilities. As Venus moves through the seventh house, you may find yourself rethinking the distribution of responsibilities in your personal and professional relationships. This transit may highlight everyday agreements, such as household chores, financial management, or work obligations, that need to be renegotiated or restructured for balance and harmony. For instance, changes in your partner's financial or professional situation could lead to adjustments in roles and responsibilities within your relationship. You may also see shifts in work routines, potentially taking on new responsibilities or renegotiating existing contracts. This period is favorable for addressing any hidden tensions or unresolved issues in personal or professional partnerships, especially those related to everyday responsibilities or financial arrangements. While Venus's transit through the seventh house brings many positive developments, it also highlights potential challenges, particularly in health and legal matters. Venus's connection to the sixth house can bring up issues related to debts, illness, or conflicts, particularly within partnerships. Be cautious of health concerns during this period, especially stress-related conditions. It's a good time to focus on self-care and maintain a balanced lifestyle to avoid overexertion, both physically and emotionally. In terms of legal matters, Venus in Scorpio can bring about issues related to litigation or disputes within business or personal partnerships. There may be conflicts or disagreements requiring careful negotiation. Be prepared to deal with any legal or contractual issues that arise, particularly those involving business partnerships or financial agreements. This transit encourages transformation and personal growth, particularly in relationships and partnerships. This is a time when you may find yourself letting go of past resentments or unresolved issues in order to embrace new possibilities for growth and harmony. Scorpio's energy is transformative, encouraging deep introspection and the shedding of old patterns that no longer serve your highest good. This may involve confronting hidden fears or insecurities that have held you back in relationships or professional partnerships. By facing these challenges directly, you can experience greater emotional freedom and personal empowerment. The influence of Jupiter's aspect will help balance Scorpio's intensity, promoting honesty, trust, and optimism in your relationships and personal endeavors. Overall, Venus's transit through Scorpio in the seventh house promises a time of profound personal and professional growth. Relationships, both personal and professional, will be at the forefront, offering opportunities for deeper emotional connections and financial gains through partnerships. However, the intensity of Scorpio requires caution, particularly in terms of impulsive decisions, health concerns, and potential conflicts within partnerships. By maintaining balance, clear communication, and a rational approach, you can successfully navigate this transformative period, emerging with stronger relationships and a more secure professional standing. For Gemini, as Venus transits through Scorpio, it brings a complex mix of challenges and opportunities, especially considering that Venus governs your fifth house of creativity, love, and intellect and the 12th house of losses, foreign connections, and spirituality. As Venus moves into your sixth house, which is associated with work, health, and conflicts, this period emphasizes effort, discipline, and attention to detail, while also presenting the potential for unexpected gains. You will need to navigate the balance between personal relationships, professional commitments, and health matters during this transit. From a professional standpoint, Venus's transit through the sixth house indicates a period where you may have to work harder to achieve success. However, this effort is likely to be rewarded. The sixth house is linked to daily work, discipline, and service, and Venus's influence here suggests that hard work and dedication will be recognized, particularly by superiors or colleagues. This transit may bring about opportunities for growth in your career, but it will require diligence and perseverance. There is also potential for financial gains, particularly through foreign collaborations or ventures. As Venus governs your 12th house, it highlights the possibility of income from international sources or connections. Travel plans related to work could be fruitful, especially if they involve partnerships with people or organizations from abroad. However, it is crucial to keep an eye on professional expenditures, as Venus in the sixth house can lead to increased costs. Maintaining a balance between income and expenses will be essential to avoid financial strain during this period. Venus's presence in the 6th house also brings a focus to your health and well-being. The 6th house governs physical health, and during this transit, it's important to pay close attention to any chronic health issues or minor ailments that may arise. Venus in this position often encourages a more practical approach to well-being, urging you to take care of both your physical and mental health by sticking to routines that promote balance. Since the 6th house is associated with resolving conflicts and overcoming obstacles, including debts or disputes, Venus's transit may help smooth over any lingering workplace conflicts or legal matters, especially those related to business partnerships or financial issues. This is a favorable time for settling debts or resolving disputes with competitors or adversaries. Venus's influence encourages diplomacy and tact, which will help you navigate challenging situations with grace. While the professional front seems promising with hard work and diligence, the personal side may prove to be more challenging. Venus, the planet of love and relationships, moving through the 6th house suggests that relationships, whether romantic or marital, will require extra care and attention during this period. The 6th house is not traditionally associated with love, and as Venus transits through this house, it indicates potential conflicts in personal relationships. Minor misunderstandings or petty arguments could arise, which, if left unchecked, could strain your relationships. In marital relations, a lack of communication or emotional disconnect may become apparent. This is especially true if you have been neglecting your partner's emotional needs or have been too preoccupied with work and other responsibilities. While this transit may bring conflicts to the surface, it also offers an opportunity to address these issues head-on. Increased passion and intensity in relationships may push you to engage in meaningful conversations that help resolve underlying tensions and improve mutual understanding. For singles, Venus in the 6th house can create a practical approach to love. You may find yourself drawn to people you meet through your work environment or in everyday settings. However, the romantic prospects during this transit may be more grounded and less idealistic. You may feel compelled to focus on what is practical and realistic in your relationships, which could mean prioritizing stability over excitement. Venus, as the ruler of your 5th house, also governs creativity, intellect, and children. With this transit, you may feel less inspired or face challenges in your creative pursuits. The 6th house's association with routine and hard work may make it difficult to tap into spontaneous creativity, and you may need to exert extra effort to maintain enthusiasm in artistic or intellectual endeavors. If you have children, this transit can indicate some concerns, particularly related to their health or academic performance. It's important to be attentive to your children's needs during this time, as the combination of Venus and Scorpio's intense energy may bring up unexpected challenges. Issues related to discipline, routine, or even health could come to the forefront, requiring extra care and support from you as a parent. Venus's rulership over the 12th house also highlights themes of foreign connections and spiritual growth. The combination of Venus in the 6th house and Jupiter's influence from the 12th house suggests that spiritual insights or growth may come through overcoming challenges or conflicts. This period may bring about opportunities to resolve financial or legal matters connected to foreign places, and you may also find yourself drawn to spiritual practices that promote healing and inner peace. Travel, particularly to foreign countries, could bring unexpected gains, both financially and spiritually. Whether through work or personal exploration, connecting with different cultures and perspectives could be enriching during this time. However, there may also be challenges associated with foreign travels, such as delays or legal complications, so it's important to stay organized and prepared for potential obstacles. Overall, while Venus's transit through the 6th house brings opportunities for growth, both personally and professionally, it is not without its challenges. You should be mindful of your health and avoid overexertion, especially when it comes to balancing work and personal responsibilities. Financial caution is also advised, as unexpected expenses may arise, particularly in relation to travel or professional ventures. This is a time for you to focus on practical matters, improve your daily routines, and work through conflicts with patience and persistence. By doing so, you can emerge from this transit with stronger relationships, better health, and greater professional success. For Cancer, as Venus transits into Scorpio, this brings a period of heightened emotional intensity and focus on areas related to creativity, relationships, and personal fulfillment. As the lord of both the 4th and 11th houses, Venus assumes significant influence, impacting family dynamics, personal happiness, and financial gains through social networks. With Venus moving through the 5th house, representing children, creativity, romance, and speculative gains, this signals a time of increased focus on these areas, often with positive outcomes. This transit marks a period of professional growth and financial stability. As Venus, the planet of wealth and pleasure, moves through Scorpio, you will find new opportunities to capitalize on your efforts in the workplace. There will be a heightened sense of recognition from superiors and colleagues, with your efforts likely resulting in appreciation and rewards. This is an ideal time to take calculated risks, especially in business or creative ventures, as Venus in the 5th house favors speculative gains. New projects, startups, and ventures that require creativity will flourish, allowing you to turn your hobbies or passions into profitable endeavors. This could also be a period where significant financial gains come from collaborative efforts or partnerships, particularly where shared assets or investments are involved. However, Venus in Scorpio brings a certain intensity and depth to all endeavors. While success is attainable, it is important to avoid letting emotions cloud your professional decisions. Scorpio's influence can stir up emotional attachments, especially when it comes to professional projects or interactions with colleagues. Thus, maintaining a balance between personal feelings and professional conduct is essential to maximizing the benefits of this transit. Though financial gains are likely, it is important to avoid unnecessary risks driven by impulsive or possessive tendencies, as these could lead to financial strain. One of the key influences of Venus transiting through the 5th house is a renewed focus on creativity and self-expression. For you, this transit could inspire a surge of artistic or creative energy, making it an excellent time to engage in activities that bring joy and satisfaction. Whether through hobbies, artistic endeavors, or even new business ventures, Venus encourages a deeper exploration of your passions. The 5th house governs creativity, and with Venus enhancing this area, you may find success in artistic fields like writing, music, acting, design, or any creative fields. This transit may encourage investment in speculative activities, such as the stock market or other ventures, where a calculated approach could yield financial gains. However, Scorpio's influence can introduce an element of hidden desires, which may lead you to pursue these endeavors with a heightened intensity. While this can be a powerful motivator, it is also essential to remain grounded and avoid becoming too consumed by ambition or desire. On the personal front, Venus transiting the 5th house will bring a sense of increased intimacy and connection in your relationships. You are likely to experience deeper emotional bonds with your loved ones, including both romantic partners and family members. Relationships will be characterized by heightened passion, but this intensity can also lead to possessiveness or jealousy if not managed carefully. In love, Venus in Scorpio brings a magnetic energy that can draw people closer, but it also requires maintaining open and honest communication to avoid misunderstandings or conflicts. If you are in a committed relationship, you may find yourself moving toward marriage or more serious commitments, while if you are single, you could meet someone significant during this transit. However, it is crucial for you to be mindful of possessive tendencies that can arise under Venus in Scorpio. While passion and desire are strong during this period, they can also lead to power struggles or conflicts if not kept in check. Ego clashes in relationships are possible, particularly when partners feel the need to assert control or dominance. To maintain harmony, it is important to approach relationships with trust and mutual respect, allowing room for both partners to express their individuality without feeling threatened. With Venus as the Lord of the 4th house, this transit will also influence matters related to home and family. You may find yourself more focused on family development and the well-being of your children. Whether through increased involvement in their education or a renewed focus on family harmony, this period offers an opportunity to strengthen family ties. You may also feel a sense of emotional fulfillment through spending more time with your children or nurturing creative activities within the family. This is also a favorable period for investing in property or making improvements to your home, as Venus represents luxury and comfort. You may find yourself drawn to enhance your living space or invest in long-term assets that bring both financial and emotional security. Although this transit offers numerous opportunities for growth, both professionally and personally, it is important for you to pay attention to your health. Venus in Scorpio, with its intense and transformative energy, can sometimes introduce stress, particularly if emotions are not properly managed. Engaging in activities that bring joy and relaxation, such as creative pursuits or spending time with loved ones, can help to alleviate any emotional tension during this period. Balancing work and personal life will be crucial to maintaining well-being. Overall, Venus's transit through Scorpio in the 5th house brings a dynamic mix of opportunities and challenges for you. While there are strong indications of professional success, financial gains, and personal fulfillment, it is important to remain mindful of emotional intensity, especially in relationships and decision-making. By embracing the creative and transformative energy of this transit while maintaining balance, you can navigate this period with growth and success. For Leo, the Venus transit in Scorpio brings about a period of personal and professional focus on home, family, and career. As Venus is the lord of both the 3rd and 10th houses in your chart, its transit through the 4th house signals a time where you will place greater effort on building family relationships, improving your home environment, and seeking professional growth. This period promises success in various areas of life, but it also requires mindful navigation, especially when it comes to balancing personal desires and professional responsibilities. With Venus governing the 10th house of career and transiting through the 4th house of home and comfort, you are likely to experience significant professional growth during this transit. Venus in Scorpio enhances your ambition, pushing you to work hard and invest more energy into your career endeavors. This transit is particularly favorable for those in creative fields, real estate, or any profession that involves beautifying or improving the environment. If you are considering starting a business from home or working remotely, this period could offer the ideal circumstances for success. However, Venus in Scorpio comes with a strong emotional and intuitive undertone, which means that while you may have heightened ambition, you need to be cautious about missing important details in your work. Neglecting the finer aspects of your ventures could lead to unexpected financial losses or missed opportunities. This is especially relevant in cases where you are handling significant financial decisions, such as property investments or high-stakes business deals. It is advisable to avoid lending money during this transit, as Venus in Scorpio may expose hidden risks that could lead to financial strain. Jupiter's retrograde motion in the 10th house of career further complicates matters by expanding your professional responsibilities. While this brings more opportunities for career advancement, it also risks overcommitment. You may feel pulled between the demands of your career and your home life, which could lead to stress and burnout. Maintaining a balance between work and personal life will be key to navigating this transit successfully. Despite the potential for stress, Venus's influence ensures that hard work and perseverance will bring financial stability in the long run. Venus transiting through the 4th house is an excellent time for improving your domestic environment. You may feel an increased desire to redecorate, remodel, or invest in your home. This period is favorable for buying property, renovating your living space, or enhancing the beauty and comfort of your surroundings. Home improvements made during this time are likely to bring not only physical comfort but also emotional satisfaction, as Venus in Scorpio emphasizes the need for deeper emotional connections within the family. Relationships with family members, particularly with siblings and parents, will experience a positive shift. This transit encourages deeper emotional bonding, loyalty, and trust. Decisions made with the consent and involvement of family members, especially siblings, will lead to stronger mutual understanding and greater harmony in the home. However, it is important to remain mindful of your ego during this period. Venus in Scorpio can stir up intense emotions, and there is a risk of ego clashes, especially if you become too controlling or possessive in family matters. Open communication and a willingness to compromise will help avoid conflicts. You may also experience moments of nostalgia or reflection during this transit. Venus in Scorpio encourages a deeper exploration of emotional wounds or unresolved issues within your home environment. This is a good time to address any lingering family tensions or to process emotions that may have been suppressed. In terms of personal relationships, Venus in Scorpio brings a deep desire for emotional commitment and loyalty. You will crave more meaningful and intimate connections with your partners during this transit. Romantic relationships will be characterized by deeper emotional bonding, making this a favorable time for strengthening commitments. If you are single, you may find yourself drawn to potential partners who offer emotional depth and loyalty, leading to relationships that are both passionate and secure. However, Venus in Scorpio can also amplify feelings of possessiveness or jealousy in romantic relationships. It is important for you to avoid letting these emotions dominate your interactions with loved ones. While passion is a powerful force during this transit, it is equally important to maintain trust and allow for emotional freedom in relationships. Healthy boundaries and open communication will prevent misunderstandings and ensure that your relationships remain strong and balanced. This Venus transit is particularly auspicious for matters related to property and material assets. If you have been planning to buy or sell property, you are likely to see success, often with significant financial gains. This transit encourages smart investments in real estate, and any ventures related to home or property during this time will yield positive results. Whether you are buying a new home, renovating your current residence, or investing in property for the long term, this transit offers the ideal conditions for success. In addition to property matters, there is a possibility of acquiring new vehicles or other material possessions that enhance your comfort and status. However, caution is advised when purchasing second-hand items or anything without proper warranties, as Scorpio's hidden nature can sometimes bring unexpected issues to the surface. One of the challenges of this transit for you will be balancing your career ambitions with your responsibilities at home. With Venus as the lord of the 10th house of career, you will be focused on professional advancement, but the 4th house transit emphasizes the need for emotional fulfillment and comfort at home. This dual focus can lead to feelings of being stretched too thin, especially if you find yourself working from home or juggling multiple responsibilities. It is essential to create a healthy work-life balance during this time, ensuring that neither your career nor your personal life suffers due to overcommitment. Overall, the Venus transit through Scorpio brings a period of professional growth, financial stability, and emotional fulfillment for you. While there are opportunities for success in both career and home life, it is important to manage the emotional intensity of this transit carefully. By balancing ambition with emotional clarity and maintaining open communication with your loved ones, you can navigate this period with grace and success. For Virgo, Venus's transit through Scorpio influences significant areas, particularly regarding communication, learning, relationships, and professional development. As Venus, the ruler of the 2nd and 9th houses, moves into the 3rd house, the planet of love, beauty, and harmony will bring a period filled with creative and communicative energy. Scorpio's intense, passionate nature adds a layer of depth and transformation, making this transit particularly powerful. One of the most notable effects of Venus's transit through Scorpio for you is heightened success in both professional and personal endeavors. The 3rd house represents communication, short travels, siblings, and skills, so during this period, you will likely find yourself improving your communication skills, whether in personal relationships or at work. The influence of Venus, known for its diplomacy and charm, will make you more eloquent and persuasive, especially in professional matters. This can lead to increased recognition and success in your career ventures. Whether you are involved in business negotiations, creative projects, or writing, Venus in the 3rd house will support your ability to articulate your ideas effectively, ensuring that others listen to and value your contributions. With Venus's placement in the 3rd house, professional growth is emphasized. You will find that your speech and communication are key to your professional success. You may experience gains and recognition in your workplace, especially if you work in fields that require communication, negotiation, or creativity, such as marketing, journalism, writing, or media. This is an excellent time for you to enhance your professional skills or take up new studies. Learning new skills, attending short courses, or even traveling for professional development could bring long-term benefits. You may finally see your efforts rewarded during this time if you have been waiting for professional opportunities like promotions or new job offers. This transit is also very positive for your relationships with siblings and neighbors. You will likely experience improved cooperation and understanding in your interactions with them, which could benefit both your professional and personal life. Siblings might play a crucial role in your work life during this period, offering support, advice, or even collaboration in ventures that could bring financial gains. The blessings of the 9th house lord in the 3rd house will also attract luck and support from authoritative figures, such as your teachers or mentors, helping you progress in your professional life. On a personal level, Venus in Scorpio will deepen your emotional connections. Scorpio, known for its intensity, will influence your relationships, making them more passionate and profound. You may experience a renewed sense of intimacy in your romantic or marital relationships. While this can bring greater closeness, you need to manage possessiveness and control. The intensity of Scorpio can sometimes manifest as jealousy or unrealistic expectations in relationships. You must remain mindful of these tendencies and focus on fostering trust and open communication with your partner to avoid conflicts. If you are still searching for a partner, this transit may bring a delayed but meaningful connection. You might find romantic partners or form a deep, transformative bond with someone who shares your values. However, patience will be key. It's important to avoid rushing into relationships or making demands of your partner that stem from possessiveness or insecurity. Creativity and inspiration will also be high during this time, particularly for you if you are involved in writing or other forms of artistic expression. The combination of Venus's beauty and Scorpio's depth could inspire you to explore more intense and passionate themes, such as mystery, intimacy, or transformation. This is an excellent time for creative Virgos to dive into writing projects. You may find yourself mediating conflicts or offering advice to others, as Venus in Scorpio makes you more attuned to the emotional undercurrents of your surroundings. Venus's conjunction with Mercury in Scorpio will further enhance your communication skills. This period will encourage you to use your charm and eloquence to negotiate, mediate, and resolve conflicts. People around you may be more willing to share their secrets or personal issues, trusting you to offer sound advice or help them navigate through crises. As a Virgo, known for your analytical mind, you'll be able to blend logic with empathy, offering practical yet compassionate solutions. Jupiter's mutual aspect to Venus in Scorpio will magnify the positive effects of this transit. With Jupiter in Taurus, your 9th house of higher learning and long-distance travel, you are likely to experience growth in areas related to education, spiritual pursuits, and foreign connections. This is an auspicious time for you if you are pursuing higher education, especially if you are involved in writing, teaching, or studying abroad. Travel for educational purposes or professional development will be highly beneficial, bringing new opportunities for growth and success. This transit is an excellent time for those of you in communication-based professions, such as marketing, media, or public relations, to expand your networks and increase your influence. The supportive energy of Venus in Scorpio, combined with Jupiter's expansive influence, will enhance your ability to convey your ideas effectively and connect with a broader audience. You may also find that financial gains come through these communication channels, whether through business partnerships, sales, social media, or creative projects. In terms of wealth, Venus in the third house, as the ruler of the second house, suggests that money will be spent on third house matters. This could mean financial support for siblings, investment in communication technologies, or expenses related to short travels or learning new skills. While there may be some outflow of money, these investments will yield long-term benefits, particularly in terms of personal development and professional success. Overall, Venus's transit through Scorpio in October 2024 brings a transformative period for you. Professionally, you will experience success through enhanced communication skills and deeper connections with colleagues, siblings, and mentors. Personally, your relationships will become more intense and intimate, but managing possessiveness will be crucial. With Jupiter's mutual aspect, this period also offers growth in education and spiritual pursuits, making it an ideal time for self-improvement and expanding your horizons. For Libra, during Venus's transit through Scorpio in the second house set to bring a unique blend of financial growth, personal transformation, and emotional intensity. As Venus governs the first and eighth houses for Libra individuals, this transit emphasizes personal identity, financial assets, and transformations through shared resources, inheritances, and intimate connections. Venus's placement in the second house of wealth is strongly indicative of financial growth, primarily through professional success or inheritance. Libra individuals are likely to experience an enhancement in their financial standing during this period. Venus, the planet of abundance and luxury, will favor monetary gains from various professional ventures, whether through accumulated savings, investments, or the receipt of inheritance from family members. If you have made previous investments, particularly in areas connected to shared finances or joint ventures, these may now yield substantial returns, strengthening your overall financial position. However, while Venus supports financial progress, it also urges caution. The intense and passionate energy of Scorpio may drive some individuals toward impulsive financial decisions, such as overspending on luxury items or making hasty investments. It's essential for Librans to maintain a balanced approach to money, focusing more on saving and accumulating wealth rather than unnecessary expenditures. For those in professions related to insurance, finance, or shared assets, Venus's influence can lead to favorable results. Business partnerships may also bring financial rewards, so collaborative efforts in professional settings will yield promising results. Professionally, this Venus transit signals a time of transformation and potential growth. The connection between the second house of wealth and the eighth house of shared resources, inheritance, implies that money may come from hidden or unexpected sources. This could involve secretive or behind-the-scenes work that allows Libra individuals to gain material success. If you're involved in industries related to spirituality, esoteric fields, or investigative professions such as research, healing, or even astrology, Venus in Scorpio will provide the intuitive insights and financial support needed to succeed. For those pursuing creative fields such as art, writing, media, or entertainment, Venus's presence in Scorpio will enhance your ability to earn through your passions. If you're in the business of publishing, teaching, or communicating through public platforms, now is an ideal time to capitalize on your talents. Your financial standing will improve, especially if you channel your creativity into projects that resonate with the intense, transformative energy of Scorpio. This is also a great time to deepen your skills or acquire new ones through professional development, which could enhance future earning potential. On the personal front, Venus in Scorpio brings heightened emotional intensity, especially in love and marital relationships. Scorpio's influence tends to deepen connections, encouraging profound intimacy and bonding. For singles, there is the potential to meet a romantic interest or encounter someone who shares a deep emotional connection. However, this meeting may happen unexpectedly and could lead to an intense but rewarding relationship. For those already in committed relationships or marriages, this transit may bring a mix of challenges and resolutions. While Venus promotes deep bonding and emotional fulfillment, Scorpio's intense nature can sometimes lead to conflicts, particularly if issues related to trust, jealousy, or possessiveness arise. It is crucial for Libra individuals to avoid impulsive or rude behavior, as this could lead to unnecessary misunderstandings. Conflicts in relationships will largely stem from a lack of mutual understanding, so open communication and patience will be essential to maintain harmony. That said, Venus also offers the opportunity for resolution in marital conflicts. Even though there may be rough patches, deep intimacy and emotional healing are possible during this transit, as long as both partners are willing to engage in honest and vulnerable communication. The energy of Scorpio encourages transformation, so relationships that survive this period are likely to emerge stronger, with a renewed sense of trust and connection. Beyond financial and personal gains, Venus in Scorpio fosters internal growth and self-transformation. As the planet of love and beauty, Venus's journey through the mysterious and transformative sign of Scorpio will push Libra individuals to reevaluate their relationship with money, values, and self-worth. This period is ideal for introspection and self-analysis, particularly in terms of how you handle your finances and the emotional connections tied to wealth and resources. Many Libra individuals may feel drawn to spiritual pursuits during this time, particularly those that deal with understanding the hidden layers of the self. Engaging in activities such as meditation, therapy, or even astrology could help you connect with your deeper desires and understand how your personal transformations over the past year have shaped who you are today. This spiritual growth will complement your external progress, leading to a more holistic sense of self-worth and fulfillment. While Venus's transit through the second house offers numerous benefits, it's important to proceed with caution. Financially, avoid speculative investments or impulsive spending. Instead, focus on long-term financial planning and savings. This is not the time to indulge in material luxuries. Rather, it's a period to accumulate wealth and make prudent decisions about your future financial security. In personal relationships, practice patience and avoid getting entangled in unnecessary conflicts. Venus's influence is favorable for resolving past issues, so use this energy to strengthen your bonds with loved ones. Lastly, embrace the transformative power of this transit. Allow Venus in Scorpio to guide you through any personal or spiritual growth you're undergoing, and trust that this transformation will lead to greater success and fulfillment in both your life. Overall, Venus's transit through Scorpio for Libra individuals is a powerful period of financial growth, emotional depth, and personal transformation. With careful attention to finances and relationships, this period can lead to lasting benefits both materially and spiritually. For Scorpio, Venus's transit through first house will have a profound impact on various aspects of life, especially given that Venus is the lord of both the 7th house of relationships and partnerships, and the 12th house of foreign travel, spirituality, and expenses. The first house represents identity, physical appearance, and self-expression. The transit promises significant shifts in personal relationships, professional growth, financial matters, and spiritual undertakings, while also advising caution in certain areas. Venus in the first house will make Scorpio individuals more charming, magnetic, and attractive during this period. If you're single, this is a highly favorable time to find a partner, as your natural charisma and appeal will draw others toward you. Love proposals are likely to be well received, and those seeking a meaningful connection will find their soulmate. For those already in relationships, this transit will strengthen the bond with your partner. You'll have opportunities to spend quality time together, leading to deeper intimacy and mutual understanding. Emotional connections will flourish, making this period one of warmth and affection in your personal life. However, the transit also warns against possessiveness and impulsive behavior, which could lead to conflicts. Venus in Scorpio can intensify emotional responses, and the inclination toward controlling tendencies might surface. It's important to maintain balance in your relationships and avoid letting impulsive reactions cause unnecessary rifts. The heightened passion can either bring you closer to your partner or create friction if not handled carefully. On the professional front, Venus's influence will bring favorable outcomes. The 7th house's connection to partnerships means that collaborative efforts will thrive. If you're in business with a partner, joint initiatives will yield positive financial results and boost your reputation. Your charm and skills will be recognized in your workplace, potentially leading to promotions or public recognition. This transit may also bring opportunities for expanding your business or starting new ventures, particularly in creative fields, as Venus rules beauty, art, and aesthetics. However, caution is advised regarding financial matters. While professional gains are likely, impulsive spending and poor financial management could lead to losses. The 12th house's influence on Venus signifies potential expenses, possibly related to travel, luxury, or personal indulgences. While it's important to enjoy the benefits of this transit, moderation is key. Make sure to budget carefully and avoid unnecessary financial risks that could disrupt your financial stability. Venus's rulership of the 12th house emphasizes themes related to travel, foreign lands, and spiritual growth. This transit may bring opportunities for travel, though these journeys may not always prove beneficial. There could be a sense of loss or dissatisfaction associated with these trips, particularly if they are for business purposes. Despite this, The influence of Venus in Scorpio encourages you to engage in spiritual practices and inner reflection. If you've been considering a spiritual retreat or embarking on a journey of self-discovery, this is a supportive time to do so. On a deeper level, Venus's transit through Scorpio asks you to explore hidden talents, passions, and creative interests that have been lying dormant. This could be an ideal time to immerse yourself in artistic endeavors or any creative pursuits that provide a sense of emotional fulfillment. Scorpio's energy is transformative, and Venus in this sign amplifies the need for self-expression and healing through art, love, and beauty. While Venus in the first house brings many positive outcomes, it is essential to be mindful of certain challenges. The influence of other planets like Jupiter, Rahu, and Saturn may complicate the otherwise favorable transit. Jupiter's aspect on Venus adds a harmonious touch to relationships, promoting growth and spiritual awareness, but Saturn's influence could introduce delays or obstacles. Rahu, being the shadow planet, may cause confusion or create situations where jealousy arises, either in personal relationships or professional partnerships. If you're involved in competitive work environments or complex relationships, be wary of misunderstandings and envy from others. The 12th house's association with losses suggests that while this period may bring wealth and prosperity, it could also lead to expenses, particularly related to luxury, lifestyle improvements, or personal indulgences. You may be inclined to spend more on beautifying yourself, upgrading your wardrobe, or enhancing your living space, all of which can improve your confidence and well-being. However, it's essential to keep track of your spending to avoid any financial strain. With Venus in your first house, your health and appearance will be areas of focus. This transit encourages you to take better care of yourself, improve your lifestyle, and adopt habits that promote physical well-being. You may feel more inclined to exercise, dress up, or invest time in activities that boost your self-esteem. The charm and confidence you exude will attract positive relationships and opportunities. However, it's important to be mindful of overindulgence. Venus as the 12th house lord in the first house could lead to overconsumption, whether in food, luxury, or other forms of indulgence. It's vital to maintain balance and ensure that your lifestyle changes are sustainable and healthy. The presence of Saturn's aspect could mean you'll need to be extra cautious about your health, as it could introduce minor delays in recovery or health-related issues. Overall, Venus's transit through Scorpio will be a transformative period for Scorpio individuals, particularly in matters of love, relationships, and professional life. Your natural charm and magnetism will be enhanced, attracting positive experiences and connections. Romantic relationships will flourish, and single individuals are likely to find their soulmate. Professionally, this transit will bring gains, especially through collaborative efforts, but financial caution is necessary to avoid unnecessary losses. Challenges in the form of possessiveness, jealousy, and impulsive behavior should be managed carefully to avoid conflicts, particularly in relationships. By embracing moderation and maintaining balance, you can make the most of this Venus transit and navigate any obstacles with grace and wisdom. For Sagittarius, Venus transiting through Scorpio brings a unique blend of financial caution, heightened emotional intimacy, and spiritual growth. As Venus governs the 6th house of debts, diseases, and enemies, as well as the 11th house of gains and social networks, its movement through the 12th house can create both challenges and opportunities in these areas. The 12th house represents loss, expenditure, spirituality, and foreign connections, which will significantly influence how this transit impacts various aspects of life. Venus's transit through the 12th house will necessitate extra vigilance when it comes to financial matters. You may experience a mix of moderate financial gains, particularly from overseas ventures or foreign collaborations, but this will come with a need for prudence. Although there will be opportunities for new professional connections and the possibility of financial growth, it's important to exercise caution in spending. The 12th house is associated with expenditures, and you may be inclined to spend more than usual, particularly on luxuries or travel. This is a good time to connect with foreign clients or expand your business network globally, as these ventures are likely to be fruitful. However, it's essential to balance these opportunities with practical financial management to avoid unnecessary losses. While professional success is possible, particularly through international collaborations, the gains may not be as significant as you hoped. Instead, you may need to reinvest profits or spend on projects that won't yield immediate returns. This is a time for long-term planning and strategy rather than expecting quick rewards. Be mindful of financial decisions, especially when it comes to investments, as Venus's presence in the 12th house can lead to losses or expenses that deplete your resources. On a personal front, Venus transiting the 12th house will likely heighten feelings of intimacy and passion in your love or marital relationships. You may find yourself craving deeper emotional connections, and this transit can strengthen your bond with your partner if navigated carefully. The 12th house is also associated with solitude and retreat, so this may be a good time to plan a getaway with your partner, allowing you both to spend quality time together and deepen your relationship. However, there's also the potential for increased emotional vulnerability during this period, so it's important to avoid impulsive or unhealthy romantic decisions. This period can bring an intense and transformative energy to your relationships. While this can be exciting and lead to deep emotional revelations, be cautious of falling into toxic relationship patterns. The intensity of this transit can stir unresolved emotional issues, leading to powerful but potentially destabilizing romantic encounters. If you're not careful, you could find yourself attracted to people who trigger unresolved past trauma, which could lead to emotional turmoil. For married couples, this transit may lead to conflicts over minor issues, particularly regarding expenditures. You and your partner may disagree on financial matters, or the heightened intimacy could lead to arguments if not handled with care. It's important to remain calm and balanced, approaching any relationship conflicts with patience and understanding. Open communication and emotional honesty will help navigate these turbulent waters, preventing misunderstandings and deepening your connection instead of causing friction. On a more positive note, Venus's transit through the 12th house is an excellent time for spiritual growth and self-discovery. The 12th house is associated with retreats, spirituality, and inner exploration, making this period ideal for deepening your spiritual practice. Whether through meditation, yoga, or other forms of introspection, you will feel more driven to explore your inner self. This is a great time to seek clarity about what truly serves you, allowing you to let go of what no longer aligns with your values or spiritual goals. Many Sagittarius individuals may feel drawn to practices such as astrology, tarot, or therapy during this period, using these tools to gain insight into their subconscious mind. The transit shines a light on hidden aspects of your psyche, helping you address emotional wounds and emerge with greater self-awareness. Venus's influence can help you find peace and healing through these practices, and you may feel a stronger connection to your spiritual path. You may also feel a greater desire to serve others, whether through charitable work or philanthropic acts. This period can be particularly fulfilling for those involved in professions that help others, as Venus in the 12th house encourages compassion and selflessness. There's potential for financial gains through foreign contacts, and if you've been struggling with debts or health issues, this transit may bring relief. Jupiter's presence in the 6th house will support these efforts, helping you overcome obstacles and improve your overall well-being. From a health perspective, Venus's transit through the 12th house can be beneficial. Since Venus rules the 6th house of health and disease, its presence in the 12th house could signify the end of ongoing health issues or the resolution of long-standing concerns. If you've been battling illness, this period may bring a breakthrough in treatment or recovery, allowing you to regain your strength. Jupiter's influence will enhance this, improving your decision-making power and workplace energy, which can positively affect your mental and physical health. However, it's important to maintain discipline during this time, particularly when it comes to health and well-being. The 12th house is associated with excess, and there's a risk of overindulgence in unhealthy habits if you're not careful. Be mindful of your eating habits, exercise routine, and mental health practices to avoid creating new obstacles for yourself. While this transit offers the opportunity to overcome challenges, it also requires careful self-management to ensure lasting benefits. Overall, Venus's transit through Scorpio in the 12th house for Sagittarius individuals is a period of both caution and opportunity. While there are chances for financial growth, particularly from foreign sources, it's essential to remain vigilant about expenditures and avoid unnecessary losses. Personal relationships will deepen, but they require careful handling to avoid conflicts and emotional turmoil. This transit offers tremendous potential for spiritual growth, self-discovery, and overcoming long-standing obstacles in health and finances. By balancing the intense emotional energy with practical decision-making, this can be a transformative and rewarding time. For Capricorn, the upcoming Venus transit in Scorpio promises a significant period of growth and transformation, particularly in areas related to financial gains, career advancement, and personal relationships. Since Venus rules both the 5th house of creativity, romance, and speculative gains, as well as the 10th house of career and social standing, its movement into the 11th house of social networks, gains, and long-term aspirations is set to bring opportunities. The transit of Venus into the 11th house, which is associated with financial gains and social networks, will enhance your ability to create profitable connections. Venus, as the planet of wealth and luxury, will bring an increase in financial opportunities, especially in areas where your efforts are directed towards long-term goals. You may find that during this period, your investments pay off, and your financial prospects improve significantly. As Venus governs your 10th house of career, its transit through the 11th house suggests a boost in your professional life. Hard work and dedication will begin to yield tangible results in the form of promotions, perks, and recognition. This is an excellent time to take on new ventures or expand your current projects, as the combination of Venus energy in the 11th house and Jupiter's aspect from the 5th house will provide the necessary support for creative and entrepreneurial pursuits. You may find that speculative investments, such as stocks or business ventures, become particularly profitable during this period. This transit indicates that your professional reputation will improve, making you more respected in your field. The 11th house is also the house of gains from your career, so your work efforts will be rewarded with increased income and possibly even windfall gains. This could come from promotions or opportunities that allow you to utilize your creative talents. Since Saturn is also aspecting, your career progress will be steady and based on merit, but you will need to maintain discipline and a strong work ethic. Saturn's aspect will also ensure that any rewards you receive during this period are long-lasting and sustainable, as they are rooted in your persistent efforts. On the personal front, Venus transit through Scorpio will intensify your emotions, particularly in romantic relationships. If you are in a committed relationship, expect a deepening of feelings, where passion and affection will be more strongly expressed. This transit encourages emotional intimacy and could lead to positive developments in your relationship with your spouse or partner. If you are single, Venus in the 11th house can bring new romantic prospects through social connections or friends. You may also develop a new romantic interest within your existing circle, as this house governs friendships and networking. However, it is essential to remain cautious of obsessive or possessive tendencies that could emerge during this period, as Venus in Scorpio often brings about intense emotions. While passion can enhance your relationships, it's important to avoid jealousy or passive-aggressive behaviors, especially in your social interactions. The presence of Venus in the 11th house may bring new friendships and strengthen your existing social bonds, but be mindful of any tension or misunderstandings that might arise from heightened emotions. This transit will also enhance your involvement in group activities and community projects. You may find yourself drawn to humanitarian or spiritual causes that align with your long-term aspirations. The 11th house is also associated with large organizations and social groups, so this is a great time to join new associations or take on leadership roles within your social circle. Venus influence in this area will help you cultivate harmonious relationships within your community, fostering collaboration and mutual support. Jupiter, which is currently transiting your 5th house, will have a beneficial influence on your creativity and intellectual pursuits. If you are involved in a creative field, this is an excellent time to launch new projects, as Jupiter's aspect on your 9th house also supports higher education and philosophical pursuits. You may be inclined to pursue further studies or expand your knowledge base, particularly in areas that align with your long-term goals. The combination of Jupiter's expansive influence and Venus' creative energy will help you gain recognition for your work, particularly in fields such as art, music, or literature. This is also a time when your long-term goals will come into clearer focus, as Venus in the 11th house pushes you to reassess your aspirations. You may feel a strong desire to align your career and personal life with your deepest values and dreams. Venus' mutual aspect with Jupiter in your 5th house suggests that you may receive support from friends and mentors in achieving these goals. Whether through financial backing or emotional encouragement, your social network will play a crucial role in helping you advance towards your aspirations. While this Venus transit brings many positive developments, there are some challenges to be mindful of. The presence of Rahu in Pisces, which aspects your 11th house, may bring confusion or unexpected disruptions in your social interactions. You may find that certain friendships or associations are tested during this period, particularly if there are underlying issues of jealousy or competitiveness. It's important to maintain clear communication and set healthy boundaries in your relationships to avoid unnecessary conflicts. Saturn's aspect on your 11th house will require you to remain grounded in your social dealings. While Venus encourages indulgence and enjoyment, Saturn will remind you to remain disciplined and avoid overextending yourself, particularly in speculative activities. It's essential to strike a balance between enjoying the fruits of your labor and maintaining a responsible approach to your finances and social commitments. Overall, Venus transit through Scorpio in your 11th house will bring significant opportunities for financial growth, career advancement, and personal development. Your social circle will expand, and your romantic relationships will deepen, provided you manage the intensity of emotions that this transit may evoke. By focusing on long-term goals and maintaining discipline in your efforts, you will be able to capitalize on the positive energy of this period, leading to substantial gains. For Aquarius, the transit of Venus through Scorpio offers a blend of professional and personal growth, but it demands a careful approach to both realms to maximize the benefits. As Venus rules both the 4th house of home, comfort, and emotions, and the 9th house of luck, higher learning, and principles for Aquarius. Its transit through the 10th house of career and public image brings a unique opportunity to balance career growth and personal life. Venus in Scorpio marks a favorable period for professional advancement. As it moves through your 10th house, this transit is expected to boost your professional standing and bring new opportunities. This could be an ideal time to network with powerful figures or reconnect with old bosses who might offer guidance, mentorship, or even open doors to career advancements. If you are looking for a job, Venus will help you land a job that aligns with your passions and long-term career goals. For those already employed or running a business, this transit may bring significant recognition from superiors and clients, with appreciation for your creativity, work ethic, and professional attitude. However, Venus in Scorpio also carries some challenges. Scorpio is a sign known for intensity, and you may experience power struggles or competition at work. Be mindful of feelings of jealousy or obsession, particularly in the professional realm. There could be a tendency to become overly suspicious of colleagues or competitors, which might hinder your focus. It's essential to concentrate on what you can control, your own efforts, creativity, and discipline, while letting go of concerns over what others are doing. Keeping your emotional balance intact during this time will allow you to navigate office politics with grace. This transit highlights a deep emotional investment in your work, which may blur the boundaries between your home life and career. As the ruler of the 4th house of emotions and home, Venus in the 10th house suggests that even when you are at home, your thoughts may drift towards your work. You might find it hard to disconnect from your professional responsibilities, and this focus could sometimes overshadow your domestic affairs. The involvement of the 4th lord in the 10th house typically brings strong attachments to work, making it harder for you to switch off from career concerns when spending time with family. For those in real estate, land dealings, or professions related to property management, this transit could bring particularly significant gains. Jupiter's presence in your 4th house enhances the possibility of success in real estate or home-related ventures, such as property renovations or purchases. If your work involves industries like real estate, construction, or interior designing, you may see a windfall during this period. Real estate agents and individuals dealing with land transactions are likely to experience one of the best times of the year for financial growth and expansion. The strong influence of Venus and Jupiter in your chart suggests that while career growth is on the rise, you must also prioritize your family and home life. Jupiter's aspect on Venus indicates that home comforts and responsibilities will require your attention during this time. A balance between professional ambitions and family obligations is essential to ensure harmony in both areas. While you focus on career advancements, your family might seek your emotional presence and support. Be mindful of striking a balance, as too much focus on one aspect of life could lead to tensions in the other. Venus is also the planet of harmony and beauty, so its transit may prompt you to make improvements in your home environment. This could be an excellent time for home renovations, redecorations, or even the purchase of a new vehicle. Enhancing your living space will not only bring emotional comfort, but may also provide a sense of stability that supports your career pursuits. If your career involves decoration, home improvements, or any form of design, this transit can bring new clients, projects, or recognition in your field. On a personal level, this Venus transit will bless your relationships with peace and harmony, though it may also bring a degree of emotional vulnerability. Your connections with loved ones will be cordial, and there's a possibility for greater intimacy and deeper emotional bonds. However, Scorpio's intense energy might also provoke possessiveness or an inclination to become too emotionally involved in relationships, which could hurt your sentiments. It's important to stay mindful of these tendencies and strive for balance. Avoid being overly possessive or reactive, as minor conflicts without valid reasons might arise, especially in love and marital relationships. The involvement of Venus with both the 9th and 4th houses during its transit indicates a strengthening of family ties, particularly with father figures or gurus. You may seek or receive guidance from these authoritative figures, and their wisdom could play a significant role in shaping your professional and personal decisions. If you're undergoing Venus Dasha, this period is even more beneficial, as it indicates a phase where blessings from teachers or mentors help propel you toward career success. Despite the many benefits of Venus in your 10th house, there are a few cautions to heed. The transit occurs in Scorpio, a sign known for transformation but also for hidden tensions. Keep a close eye on power dynamics at work and avoid engaging in manipulative behaviors or getting drawn into office politics. Rahu's aspect on your 10th house might bring unexpected challenges or disruptions in the workplace. Saturn's aspect also suggests that there may be periods of delay or additional hard work required before you see tangible results. Overall, the Venus transit in Scorpio brings a period of professional growth, heightened social standing, and personal fulfillment, but it requires mindfulness, emotional balance, and strategic thinking to fully harness its potential. By focusing on your career, nurturing your home life, and avoiding emotional entanglements, you can emerge from this transit stronger and more successful. For Pisces, Venus transits through Scorpio in the 9th house, which is traditionally associated with luck, long-distance travel, higher education, philosophy, and spiritual growth. Venus governs the 3rd house of communication, effort, and short travels, and the 8th house, which deals with transformation, secrets, and deep mysteries. This transit brings a complex blend of personal and professional changes, with opportunities for growth in unexpected areas, but also challenges that require introspection and adaptability. During Venus transit in Scorpio, Pisces individuals are likely to experience professional success that stems from intelligent efforts and a positive attitude. This is a period when blending wisdom with strategic thinking can yield monetary gains. The combination of the 3rd and 8th house energies suggests that communication and transformative efforts in your professional life will lead to tangible rewards. Whether you are engaged in business or employed in a job, your ability to analyze situations deeply and apply practical solutions will be appreciated. This transit emphasizes the importance of maintaining a harmonious relationship with colleagues, partners, and superiors, as your diplomatic and cooperative attitude will play a crucial role in enhancing your work profile. You may also notice an increase in opportunities related to foreign cultures, travel, or learning. The 9th house represents distant journeys, both literal and metaphorical, so there may be professional ventures involving foreign clients or collaborations with people from different cultural backgrounds. Venus in this house enhances your charm and persuasiveness in dealings with others, which can result in new partnerships or business agreements that propel you forward. However, Venus in Scorpio, a sign known for its intensity and depth, can also bring some power struggles or hidden challenges in the workplace. You might experience competition or feel that others are not entirely transparent with you. It is crucial to focus on your own goals and not get caught up in workplace politics. On the personal front, Venus transiting your 9th house emphasizes the importance of communication and emotional connection in relationships. This is a time for Pisces individuals to evaluate whether their relationships, both romantic and platonic, are contributing to their overall growth. The 3rd house's influence suggests that relationships will thrive with open communication and honest dialogue. However, the 8th house's involvement indicates that some emotional transformations may take place, requiring you to delve deeper into your connections. Venus in Scorpio heightens your emotional intensity, which can manifest as a desire for deeper, more meaningful relationships. You may feel drawn to explore the hidden or unspoken aspects of your relationships, looking for emotional honesty and transparency. This transit encourages you to assess whether your current partnerships are fulfilling and whether they align with your long-term goals and spiritual values. It's important not to become too possessive or controlling during this time, as Scorpio's influence can sometimes stir up feelings of jealousy or insecurity. Instead, focus on fostering trust and emotional intimacy. If you are single, you might find yourself attracted to individuals from different cultural backgrounds or those who offer new perspectives on life. This is also an ideal period for embarking on a spiritual or philosophical journey with a partner, as Venus in the 9th house promotes growth through shared experiences and exploration. The 9th house is also the house of higher learning, philosophy, and spiritual journeys. With Venus transiting this house, Pisces individuals are likely to experience an increased desire for knowledge and personal growth. This is a favorable period for pursuing higher education, particularly in fields related to art, philosophy, or spirituality. You may feel a strong pull towards learning new skills or engaging in intellectual pursuits that broaden your understanding of the world. Venus in the 9th house encourages you to seek out mentors or teachers who can guide you on your spiritual path. The presence of Venus here suggests that you may find beauty and harmony in spiritual practices or philosophical studies. Whether it is through travel, education, or a new way of thinking, this is a time to expand your horizons and deepen your understanding of your place in the world. Venus as the 8th house lord indicates that some of this growth may come from transformative experiences. You may encounter situations that challenge your existing beliefs or force you to confront hidden aspects of yourself. These experiences, while potentially difficult, will ultimately contribute to your personal and spiritual evolution. While the transit of Venus in Scorpio brings many opportunities for growth, there are also challenges to be aware of. The 9th house governs long-distance travel, but this transit may bring delays or obstacles in such matters. If you are planning a trip, it is essential to be prepared for potential setbacks. The involvement of the 8th house suggests that some hidden factors could come into play, so it is crucial to be cautious and avoid taking unnecessary risks, especially when dealing with foreign or unfamiliar situations. Another area to watch is the health and well-being of your father or father figures. This transit may bring some fluctuations in their health, requiring your attention and care. The aspect of other planets such as Rahu, Jupiter, and Saturn on this transit can amplify both the positive and challenging aspects of this period. Rahu's influence may lead to a desire for unconventional experiences or an obsession with certain goals, while Jupiter's aspect brings growth and expansion. Saturn's involvement, however, may introduce delays or tests of patience, especially in matters related to career and higher education. Overall, Venus transit through Scorpio in the 9th house brings a blend of professional success, personal growth, and spiritual exploration for Pisces individuals. By harnessing the energies of the 3rd and 8th houses, you can achieve significant progress in your career and deepen your emotional connections. However, it is essential to remain mindful of potential challenges, such as obstacles in long-distance travel and fluctuations in paternal health. This is a period of transformation and growth, offering opportunities to expand your horizons and align your efforts with your long-term goals. As we wrap up this transit episode, remember that these insights are based on sidereal or Vedic astrology, which accounts for the approximately 24-degree difference with the tropical zodiac. If you'd like more personalized predictions for their specific zodiac sign or have any questions about their astrological chart, feel free to reach out to us. Stay tuned for more astrological updates. If they found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more astrology insights. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so they never miss an update. Thank they once again for joining us, and we eagerly anticipate sharing more astrological wisdom with they in the future. Until then, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep shining bright.